if today isn't one of those days where it's just, yo, go show up to keep the momentum, I don't know what is, because I'm not feeling it today at all. I think it's my allergies, I don't even know. Just the past couple days I've been sneezing like crazy, nose running. Definitely not sick though, but yeah, anyways, just today's one of those days. Don't feel like working out, don't feel like showing up. But we just gonna go in and get it done, get it taken care of. Keeping that momentum is so important and so necessary. Maintenance takes a lot. Maintenance takes maintenance. And if you're not willing to push yourself when you really don't feel like it, you're gonna end up cleaning up for a long time. I don't wanna be cleanup crew constantly. Stay ready so you don't gotta get ready, pretty much. I'm about to hit Wawa, grab me a water, grab me a Celsius. Speaking of Celsius, I don't really know if I'm a big fan of Celsius. Like, it's something about it that I like. I don't know if it gives me energy. It's 200 mgs of caffeine. Don't know if it really gives me energy or not, but something about it, I don't know if it's just the casual sipping all the time on the way to the gym and it's become just like routine. I don't know. What do you guys think about Celsius? What's your favorite flavor? Are they overrated? I see them everywhere. I'm watching podcasts, everybody's sponsored by it. I don't know. Red Bull is definitely out of the picture though, that's for sure. Red Bull is done for, done up completely. But yeah, I don't know. Yo, side note, TikTok I used to be super addicted to. As I'm sure you were, as I'm sure your mom, dad, brother, sister, best friend, dog, everybody was. It's made for us to be hooked to it, to stay on it, to stay engaged. Bro, I'm literally exhausted from the constant like, swipe, what's next? Swipe, what's next? Swipe, what's next? I can like feel myself becoming robotic, and I realized I just can't do it anymore, bro. Everything's so like overdone. There's so much like overdone content, whether it's even TikTok or Instagram. I'm so tired of seeing all the super heavy edited pop-ups and noises and this and that. I don't know if it's just me. I think a lot of people are starting to go through that now. It had this nice little run where it was like, oh snap, like, yo, that's fire, this is fire. Especially if you're into the whole content type stuff and you're like, you're trying to make something and you see something new and it's like, okay, like I can incorporate that into this, or I can incorporate this into that. But I feel like it's coming a point in time now where everybody's like exhausted by it. It's too much of a mental overload, too much stimulation, let alone it's terrible for you. People can't even hold conversations anymore because they're so used to just the quick switches and kind of being zoned out and zombified to their own world. But yeah, I've had stages for sure where I was hooked to TikTok, hooked to Instagram, but it's just not it anymore. It's tiring. And like, I get it, we live in a world where content and being present and being, making yourself stand out is like an important thing. But I just feel exhausted watching that stuff. I can't do it anymore. But I did also got my gallon. And before I get into that, you gotta add some salt. French gray salt, otherwise known as Celtic salt. We drink water to get hydrated, not to just run through our system or keep us from being a little more extra hungry or whatever the case. Water's supposed to serve a purpose, but this crazy world we live in, consuming things that serve us as opposed harm us or just kind of go in and come right out, it's hard to come across like beneficial things. It's expensive to be healthy, unfortunately. And that's really America. That's a super Americanized thing. But things like this, little things help. So knowledge is power. So really quick on the sea salt thing. It's all natural, kosher, optically clean. Hand harvest fine grain French salt is ideal for filling salt shakers and adding. Okay, that's nothing you want to hear about. But I went ahead and Googled the benefits of the salt. So it says Celtic sea salt is packed with electrolytes like sodium, potassium, and magnesium. These guys help keep body fluid levels, nerve work, and muscle moves in check. So having Celtic sea salt in your meals could help keep hydration and electrolyte balance in a good place. Some people find that consuming Celtic sea salt with a glass of water has helped them improve their overall water intake. It's true that adding salt to water can be beneficial, but this applies mainly to those who experience sodium loss through heavy sweat and long durations of exercise. So guys, definitely if you're working out and you're sweating a lot, just if you work out frequently at all, definitely consider adding some salt to your water. Gatorade has it. A lot of your hydration drinks have salt, so consider adding that to your water because there's benefits to it. Your body will thank you, your workouts will thank you, and now you can thank me if you never heard of it. So get some salt, add it to your water, a 1/4 tablespoon, and yeah, you do taste it a little bit, and the water kind of has a different texture. It's something to get used to for sure, but I mean, in regards to, in regards to the benefits of it with cramping and this and that, you know, it's worth it. Oh. So I'm getting in the legs today. I'm able to get in here a little early. What up, bro? How you? Another day, hitting legs, starting with leg press. Probably do like 5 sets, 5-6 sets. Switch up from wide to close. So I'm honestly not the biggest fan of warming up. I should definitely warm up a lot more than I do, but I'm very naive and stupid on the whole mindset of, oh, I'm still young, you know, I don't have many aches and, you know, I don't got a herniated disc and this and that and, you know, all the nonsense that comes with consistently working out and stuff. I'd be lying if I said I'm not starting to feel it, but I definitely don't stretch or warm up properly too often. If anything, I'll come in, I'll just like this one, I just did a light set, get the blood flowing. I don't recommend it for nobody. I don't care how long you've actually been working out. I don't care how great you think your form is and stuff. You never go wrong with stretching, especially when the whole bodybuilding, like if you're not gonna compete or something and you're just working out to stay healthy, to keep a good aesthetic, you should definitely, it takes for that process. Your body will wear out. That's crazy. On this side right now, as I'm putting on more plates, that conversation I just got in, I didn't end up, what's good, bro, how are you? I didn't end up putting on my second plate on this one side, so I just had 3 plates on. But it's cool, we're warming up anyway. You, we good, we looking good? I like this dude, yeah.
I don't stretch really too often. I more so just warm up and get blood flowing, and then consider everything else. You know, then you get into the workout, you know, the warm up sets and working sets. But whatever works for you. I know this isn't ideal or optimal, but you know, you live and you learn. Something about putting your head back makes it a lot more comfortable. A lot of us get caught like this. Working out by yourself, for me personally, I like it because I'm locked in a lot more, and my rest time in between sets is way shorter. But at the same time, with it being way shorter, I end up throwing myself like too fast, throwing myself into workouts too fast. And I'm like, yo, why is this workout so hard? But because I'm not sitting around talking to somebody and waiting for them to do their sets. Do you guys like working out by yourself, or do you like working out with somebody? And if you do like working out with somebody, do you like working out with just one person? Do you mind like a group of people, like 3, 4, 5 of you? Once you get to that point, for me, I'm like, nah, count me out. I'm gonna hit something else, because waiting that long between sets and conversations, that's way too much. One person, cool. 2, all right, we can still lock in properly, but as soon as you get like above like me to other people, no sir, count me out. Comment below what you guys feel. Oh. Oh yeah. It was hot. Yeah. My boy. Let's go, bro. So when it comes to consistency with working out and taking care of yourself, for me, I find a big upside to doing it. And just know it makes me feel better about myself. If there was anything I really had to pinpoint that I get from working out as a whole, just feel so much better about myself. Definitely helps with the confidence. It's not the clarity. There's a lot of people of us out here. It's a lot of people out here. A lot of us out here. A lot of people out here. Life gets hard. And as hard as things can get, as things will get, inevitably, bro, make yourself feel as good as you can, as often as possible. It might not be for everybody. It's not for everybody. Some of you don't get it. Some of you think, I'm going to work out. I'm conceited. I'm full of myself. I'm trying to look good with my shirt off. I'll definitely say I'm trying to look good with my shirt off, but that's just it's the icing on the cake. The biggest thing is just when I walk around, it makes me feel levels up above if I wasn't. I remember before I started working out. It's a total difference on how I see myself, how I feel about myself, and how I move. It's a big help. And if you aren't used to it, if you haven't done it, if you're thinking about doing it, give it a shot. Give it a month. You're gonna get sore. You're gonna get tired. You're gonna be in here insecure, possibly. But realistically, nobody's watching you. Nobody's caring that much about what you're doing, how you look, how much you're lifting, how much you're not lifting. Because we're all here to do the same thing. We're all here to get better, to feel better, to look better, to do better, to stay focused, to get rid of anxiety, to get rid of stress. It's way more simple than a lot of people make it seem. We're all here to better ourselves. Just consider that if you've been shy about going to the gym because you're either overweight or too small, whatever the case. Show up. It's much bigger than being strong and being the best looking. Last one. Yeah, one more. Yes, sir. Lightheaded. Too good though. So straight from leg press, my right knee, I sometimes deal with a little bit of knee pain, and I feel like it's because, like I was saying before, I don't really stretch too much, and I just go into things kinda. So to try and combat that, do some warm-up sets light, get things flowing a little bit. Same thing, I'll go close and wide. Probably like 5 sets again. It gets super frustrating, especially on a leg that you expect to get a proper, like, good workout, but you just didn't get it in right leading up to it. So now it's gonna be a struggle. See, this is the point where it's the consistency that makes all the difference. Because in my head right now, you're good, all good, all good. The consistency in my head right now is like, yeah, you didn't eat good, you didn't hydrate. It's time to go. But there's no benefit to it, there's no growth to it. And you're not doing nothing but hurting yourself at the end of the day. Can't cut it short. See, my quad, I'm cramping, but we're gonna do what we can. I'm definitely gonna go do something hammy after this, but yeah, bro, it's not it. So with how my quad's feeling right now, I'm definitely not gonna go as heavy as I wanted to on this. Kind of just get the reps in. See, this is why you gotta stretch. This is definitely why you gotta stretch. If I'm not stretching, I'll use my my Hyperice massage gun. That helps a lot to break up the tissue and get some blood flowing. But didn't do that today either. Gotta go lighter. You get to a certain point, strength-wise or whatever, you don't work out for a while, you come back and you're like, yo, right back to where I started off. No, you're not. So, especially if you're in that case, you gotta take the time to let your body, you gotta refresh your body, you gotta build back up to those points, because you definitely can't generally trying to assume you're gonna be where you have started off at. What's good, bro? How you? So yeah, just take it slow. Exercising, bettering yourself, your body, your mind is definitely a thing of giving yourself a good amount of grace and patience. Because if you don't let that happen, you're gonna drive yourself crazy. You're gonna be hard on yourself. You're gonna try and push yourself to limits you got no business being at. You're gonna set unrealistic time limits, time frames for things that don't happen quick. It's gonna take time, so I'm getting ready to get done with this. My quad is messed up for sure a little bit, but I'm gonna work through it. Onto a nice seated hammy curl. Skinny leg gang. Do yourself a favor and work on your hammies. You're wearing these little hoochie daddy shorts. You kind of look funny from behind, bro. Can't hold you. And I'm right there with you, but we working on it. Light warm-up set. Get the blood flowing. Hitting hammies definitely ain't fun, but you gotta hit upper just as equally as you hit lower, bro. Make sure you're doing it. Even it's crazy until you really like turn leg day into like an actual like, you know, you're consistent with it, you're actually doing it all the time in your workout and not doing it once a week, once every 2 weeks, or you know, if it's worse than that, that's bad. But when it's in your routine solidly and you start hitting hammies, you realize, yo, these things back here is weak and definitely needs some attention, some TLC for sure. Talk about feeling discouraged by your legs, let alone if they're already small. Then you go hit hammies. Whew. You're just setting yourself up for failure, bro. Fatigue is setting in fast. Screws up the whole workout. Makes me just want to go home. Ignore myself a little bit. Put myself on D&D. Put the mind on D&D. I'm not going up on this. For me, when I'm working out, I don't know why. The more intense the music is, the more fast beat and kind of get you in a bop type music throws me off. What do you got? Talking, Kanye, Broadway, Turks and Caicos. I don't know if it's weird, but the slower the better. I might just hit Stairmaster. It's 423, it's going on at 430. Literally ate one time. And it's not doing me well. So row machine, I literally never do this. I've been hitting it as a I'm strapped in and the bar is not where I need it. Ooh. There we go. Okay, I've really only been hitting this because of my boy Chris. When I work out with him, we do this as like a warm-up. No matter what the workout, just to get blood flowing. Got your legs, got your back, got your buys. Go under here. You can sit down, it don't matter. So like I was saying before, in regards to the reasons why you work out, what you work out for, what it helps you with, I told you guys my reasons and my personal benefits for it. And my boy Jared, he just got in the gym. I'm interrupting his workout. He's training, he's in prep.
It's my boy, I love him.
So I'm like, yo, just to reiterate, like, my reason, and it might be the same as his. And I'm hitting you off the rip with this, just so you guys can kind of see, like, perspective on working out and exercise and creating longevity for yourself, and, you know, just kind of just keeping yourself healthy, motivated, less stressed out, whatever the case may be. Like, so going off of that, my question to you is, like, what's your main motive, or like, what's like your top 3 motives for why you work out, and like, what's like the benefits and like, what are pros for working out for you? Like, top 3.
So my main reason of working out, honestly, my story, when I was in high school, I graduated at 18 years old. I was 120 pounds. And for me, I look at it every day I come to train, is I don't want to go back to being that guy. You know, I was weak, small-minded, and I was small. And now, now I'm just working out. I'm getting to it. Every day I step foot in the gym, I have this saying is I want to leave better than the way that I came in. So I take the gym every day. You get to wake up and get an opportunity to work out and take care of yourself. You get an opportunity to grow, challenge yourself. Honestly, when I think about 3, I can't think about 3 right off the rip. But honestly, my first one is just like to improve yourself. Like, every day, like, you're all you got and you're all you can depend on. So you got to put the work in every day and better yourself. And you only get better from there. The mindset gets stronger, the body gets stronger, you look good, you feel good.
Okay, so even that, like, that was something that was big for it with me. I had said that, you know, where I was at, not in an egotistical or like vain way, but like, I feel a lot better about myself. You feel me? Like, I walk around with a huge different confidence, with how my clothes fit, with how people see me. Yeah, 100%. That's part of it. That's not the only goal. I said that's the icing on the cake. That's just a byproduct of staying in motion and everything, but it's a huge part of it. So like you were saying, you were small. I was super small, and being able to put some muscle mass on, being able to put some muscle mass on, it makes a huge difference in just how you feel about yourself. And I think the more you can improve yourself inside to how people might see you, whether or not that's your main motive, it shouldn't be. But, you know, fulfilling yourself in that way, that might be the next step that puts you to the point of, hey, I feel good about myself now. Like, I walk chest up.
That confidence, son.
Yeah. So you might, you know, whether it's talking to people, whether it's hopping into a random conversation at the gym or something, it's those little things that you might not notice up front that make the big difference, and how you know, you can improve your life financially a lot of different ways by just improving how you feel inside about yourself from the external, you know, viewpoint of other people.
Honestly, I won't even lie. Like, when I started working out, like I told you before, like I was small-minded. I was very shy.
Yeah,
once I started working out, like, you don't see the results and everything you want, like, right then and there, like that same month, whatever. But as you keep grinding and keep going, you start, like he said, you start to notice little changes in your habits. Like you start to puff your chest out a little more. You walk with confidence. It's no problem just to walk up to people and talk to them. Honestly, like I said, like when you look in the mirror, you get home and you're like, man, I'm looking good. Like you said, it's not egotistical, but it's like it does something to you.
It does something for sure.
It just makes you want more.
Yeah, and then even present yourself. You know, whether you might be in a job or something that isn't the most ideal, and being able to have your chest puffed out a little bit and have confidence in yourself, and even just speaking better, you know, whatever the mental aspect that it might do for you, like that could be a new job for you, you know. Creating content, it takes a lot to create content.
Hell yeah.
Jared knows just as well as I do. You know, he's heavy in the content. Yeah. So just being able to present yourself in a certain way, knowing you feel good about yourself at the end of the day, makes all the difference in things that you go for in life, and how far and how well you're going to achieve in those certain things.
One thing I gotta say is I know, like, for a lot of people, like, they struggle with taking the first step to getting in the gym, and I know that's the hardest part. Like, I'm sure you could agree with me, like, absolutely. Doing that.
Absolutely.
But one thing you gotta know is, like, if you're new to this, if you're stepping foot into this for the first time, the gym, you're surrounded by people that are just like you. That
we're all doing the same thing.
They all want to do the same thing. We all want to grow. We're all here for one purpose. No one's gonna judge you. We're all here to better ourselves. And if those people are judging you while they're in the gym, they're not really doing the thing. You know, they're not really working out. They're here bullshit. So don't be worried about that stuff, because even if other people are laughing at you, they laughed at me when I was skinny. I remember in high school, I was doing the 40s for the first time. The dumbbells fell and hit me in the face. But I didn't quit. I kept going, and now look where I'm at.
Yeah, so regardless.
Never thought I'd be bodybuilding.
Yeah, right? he went pro. Now he's pro. So that goes to show you, when you stick to it, when you put your mind to it, and you start getting the results, no matter what it may be, whether it's confidence or the actual physical attributes that you're looking for, it can get you far.
Yeah.
And with getting far, you know, you're unlocking new things in life. And that's the ultimate fulfillment in life, having something to look forward to. That's what's going to actually make you happy. You know, I've never seen someone happy that is stuck in a rut in the same routine constantly. You got to do different things and new things, experience new things, talk with new people, have different conversations. A bunch of things like that. That's what's going to bring fulfillment and enjoyment to this one life that we have. So just make the most of it. But yo, I appreciate you. Thank you for taking the time and talking, spreading some inspo on my channel. I'm just trying to, as a young man of color, you feel me? I feel like it's not many of us in the industry, let alone getting in depth about things and talking about deeper topics.
Especially good-looking ones too.
Hey, hey, and look, that's not the main focus. But we in here, we putting the work in, and as you see, it's part of it. But all jokes aside, though, just trying to be a role model. A role model is the word. I want to be a role model for people that look like us.
A leader.
A leader, yes. Someone to just realize, like, yo, like, I look like you, and I'm just as capable of doing the same thing, if not better.
We all believe the same, we all breathe the same, and sleep the same.
Yeah.
Anyone could do it.
So if you look like us, if you don't look like us, regardless, whatever the case, you can do it. And getting deeper and not falling into all the trends and the, you know, staying on what's hot, what's trendy, this and that. You don't have to do that. Life is a lot deeper. Yeah, be you. And that's what's ultimately going to get you the furthest. So consider that. You didn't hear it just only from me, but from Jared also. Also, go shop with Jared. Last rep. LR.
Yeah, that was
you feel me?
A year ago.
That's a plug.
Years ago.
And he's still working on it. Yeah.
Trying.
So big shout out to that. Also, young man working on something, creating a brand, creating a legacy, trying to get as much as you can out of this one life that we have. So
that's it.
Anything you're after, anything that you have in mind, go for it.
That's it.
Appreciate you.
No problem, bro.